In this video, we're going to check out SPX on multiple time frames, Tesla, and the VIX. So stick around and we'll get into it. Hi, I'm Options Tenor. Welcome to my channel where we do technical analysis. If you're new here, go down to that bottom right-hand corner, hit that Options Tenor logo, and subscribe. We're going to go through a lot of information here. So stick around until the end for that Tesla short trade that we entered. See how that swing's going. Okay, SPX. On the monthly time frame, still lower highs, lower lows. 8 EMA is trending sideways, and therefore price in the monthly time frame has been in the same range for 10 months. You know, there's a possibility that I've been talking about we could still be in the same range for next month. I'm not guaranteeing that, but for the quarterly end. So we'll see. We're in March right now. We'll see where we go, but we're retesting that 8 EMA right now. We're right in the middle of the range. Not much to say otherwise. We had that sell signal that we talked about. Check it out on the, I'll put the card up above, but check it out. The other video, I had two powerful signals that we were looking for. Now we have lower highs, lower lows. We were breaking out of this channel and we're back testing this channel. So there's nothing quite wrong here. We're just kind of firming up that bearish sentiment that we're rolling over. Remember, we had the MACD here coming to this downtrend line, and we have a possible bear crossover. So we have to look out for that unless price starts to push up and start bringing this oscillator to the upside. RSI is at the 50 handle, which is neutral. Going on the daily time frame, trend is our friend. We have all these levels here. Possible A, B, C correction done. We broke down from the rising wedge. We back tested and broke down more, but if you look at this little line here, we have, that's the channel top. So we're testing the channel top and the 200-day moving average. Twice we've bounced off of it, had a reaction 3 times, but now we have a bullish engulfing. But the bullish engulfing, we're right into supply. We have the 50-day moving average and the 8 EMA, which is our trend indicator. And that's very important to think about at this point. Sure, yes, we can push above, and then we have the uptrend line back test again. That's quite possible, but it's very possible for us to only have this one candle up and reverse back into tomorrow. So Friday will be a big day for us to see if the market is pulling back more. If it seems strong, if breadth is good, then we'll probably head up to that next zone for the uptrend. I'm sorry, yeah, the uptrend line. So, and if Friday is weak, then, and I'm going to go to the 65-minute for this, but then we have this wave count that we're talking about much lower prices, and I'm talking probably 3,800. Okay, you had this uptrend line in the MACD breaking down from it, kind of the neutral area, and the RSI, same thing, broke down from that uptrend. So just some things to look at. It could be a fake break, doesn't matter. We're holding that channel top so far in the 200-day moving average. So can't get too bearish yet, but I'm holding on tight. All right, going down to that 65-minute. Super important here. Look at the blue. That's the channel top. You see the retest there. But now we're creating a little bit of separation from at least 2, so we can actually have some trading there. Okay, we have this movement down. This is, I've been counting this as a possible 1, 2, 1, 2, but if we go just like the NASDAQ, NQ, QQQ, this could be a possible expanding diagonal to begin this. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave 1, and then a wave 2 here, and then a 1, 2, 1, 2, and then so on. And this is a possible wave 4 here being a triangle. It could be something else. I see other counts out there. That's fine. But notice that we broke down from the triangle. We're just back testing right there. We have this level for the 39, 80 to 90 area, along with a bow and arrow. We call that a bow and arrow support resistance. So all in confluence right here with the 8 EMA and the 50-day moving average. So all of this is such a tough area for price to get at. And what's even more, not a coincidence, I know we have bullish divergence forming here, but I mean, this count works out perfect to where if this is a wave 4, so this new leg down could be a possible just start of the leg. You see that 618 retracement right there? It coincides perfectly with that resistance area. So this is going to be a big point here. That means that this is considered a 1-2 setup. If this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave move down, and then this sharp wave 2 possible. I know that looks impulsive, but it's not complete there. You have a possible A, B, and then 5 wave move up for a zigzag. So this would be a 1-2 setup. That's very possible because look at the length of this, and then this leg is larger, but it's not real long. In order for this to be a nice impulsive wave 1, we could use one less leg that's even longer than the third leg. Okay, this just can't be the shortest leg. The third leg cannot be the shortest. And then we had this nice consolidation for a while for the fourth, and then a 1-2 setup, 3, 4, 5 into sometime next week or so, where we get a movement, last movement down, and then we can start talking about a tradable bounce. Earlier on the short for the market prep, I mentioned sell the rip, and I still mean it. It's got to prove otherwise. We've broken down a lot of barriers here. This is kind of the last one, the last stance for the bullish fake break to prevent that. If we get back down in here, it's broken, and we can move even further. It doesn't have to stop there, but just seeing that this leg, if we measure out that leg, if this is the third wave here, and I'm looking for the fifth wave to be longer, and we'll start it from this point right here because that would be the 1-2. Just to be equal with the third leg, we'd get down to 3,800. And so if this is an expanding move, I'm telling you, we may see some gap fills and possibly even a move down to 3,700. So you would see this area right here be kind of key there. I'll put this back up here so you can see that 100% would be at the 38. It's not unlikely that we could have an extension of a 127.2 where that 3740 is either. So that would be right at the bottom of the gap, which would provide a little bit of support there as well. So look out for that, and then we'd have our wave 2 bounce. If this is all considered a wave, it's a 5-wave impulsive for wave 1, wave 2 pullback, continue lower, more impulsive, bigger move to go. So that I know that's a bearish picture. That's what I've been painting. That's what I'm looking at. If this holds, we continue to hold this channel. We got to break above this. This is our biggest one. This is for tomorrow. This is short term. We start breaking above this, then we have to deal with this going into, if Friday is strong, then we have to worry about Monday being follow through, and we regain this uptrend line, and now we go from there. It's not over for the bears if that happens, but it's less likely that the bears are going to take over. I think they'd drop the ball at that point, okay? Because we'd be over that 8 EMA, remember, on the daily, and that 50-day moving average, okay? So that's really important to look at. Yes, I get it. I see these. I can't ignore them. I can't ignore positive divergence, but these things can burn right through. If this is a 1-2 setup, we're going to see a wave 3 pretty hard, and then it should follow through on Monday, and then into maybe firming up on Tuesday, okay? All right, that's the SPX. Let's go ahead and go over to the VIX, and then we'll check out Tesla, so make sure you stick around for that. Don't forget to like these videos. It really helps the algorithms, and it helps us get these videos out to so much more people. We've been doing fantastic, gaining a lot of support on this channel, so thank you very much. Let's go to the VIX. And Actually, we'll do the VIX futures just because we're after hours right now. So I just wanted to point this flag out. This is something else that we've been looking at. We have a 1-2, possible 1-2 setup here, and we're in this descending channel. Came right back to the channel. So I did take a lotto. In the option, guys, I posted my lotto put for Friday, and that's because I saw that this price action went right back to support while that 1-2 setup that I'm talking about in SPX was forming up. So got it right in the last 4 minutes, and I think it's going to play out well. We'll see. But this channel looks like a good flag to me for a 1-2 setup for the VIX, and bullish VIX equals bearish market. So beware of that. You can also consider this big old wedge here. You can consider this a back test of that wedge as well. All right, last but not least, we'll pull in Tesla. Tesla, we've been short on for a couple of weeks. It's been a struggle. It going into the catalyst that we had with the members meeting. What am I talking about? The meeting that we had throughout last night, analyst meeting. Well, apparently it wasn't that great. So we had a huge gap down, took profit, and then as price bounced, we took a little bit of a play into tomorrow, just a one lot. So we broke down. Let me go down to the 65-minute, and I'll show you what we've been looking at. We've been looking at a head and shoulders pattern. We put that out on Patreon. We have our left shoulder, maybe a double head, double top there, but left shoulder, head, right shoulder, breaking down. It's just now breaking down from this channel. So we have some ways to go, I do believe. If this is a 1-2 setup, then we have a 1-2, 1-2, 3, 4, 5, and then 4, 5, etc., etc. But we're looking at least minimum tomorrow into the 183 options expected move. If you're not familiar with that, just go ahead and look above that card, click on that. I have a video for that as well. And then you see the two supports there below. But on our Elliott wave, we do have a 1618 extension there for the 1-2. And we also have and we talked about this, we had a whole video on this as well. I think it might have been just for the patrons, but if you have the top from the head and shoulder down to the neckline, and from where it broke down from, we have a 100% at 173. So that's another target there, is a 173 zone. You can call it 170. Yeah. Okay. That's what I got for you. It's been all working out. You say, hey, why did you start shorting Tesla 2 weeks ago? Well, I put that out there, and I'll put that video up on a card as well, and at the end of this video, so you can see why we shorted Tesla, and we continue to put a swing on it as well. All right, thanks for joining us here at Option Center. Have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you in the morning.